Hey everybody, Dallas again with Chaos Fragrances. Today we're back with another video, and today's video is going to be about keeping only 10 designer fragrances for life and getting rid of all the other ones. So this was actually a pretty popular tag video that went on a while ago. I did that video and it ended up doing really well. A lot of people seemed to enjoy that video, so I figured I would go ahead and bring it back and kind of do a part 2 because the fragrances that I would choose now are quite a bit different than I would in the past. And one quick thing before we jump into the video, if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I post, and like the video. I'm trying to put out as much free content as I can for you guys, so all I ask for in return is a simple subscribe. And along with that, while you're at it, if you want to check out my second channel where I post finance related videos, you can go check it out there too and subscribe. It's the second link in the description, and I think it's something that can interest a lot of people. So let's go and jump right into this. Starting off at number 10, we have Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. And this one is taking the place of Dior Sauvage in the list I did the first time. That one made it in there pretty high up, I believe. But this time there is no Sauvage in this video, only this one, Carbon. At that time when I made the first video, I had never smelled Carbon and I really didn't have any plans to do so. But here recently I've picked up Carbon. I've been enjoying it a lot, and I've been wearing it a lot more than I've been wearing Sauvage. This is a great scent, and it's a really good alternative to Sauvage if you want something a little bit more smooth and basically takes away that like sharp synthetic quality that Sauvage has. This one has a little bit more of a sweet touch from the lavender, and it just smells really nice. Again, really nice alternative to Sauvage, and it's a really good one for all year round and really versatile. The only downside to this one, of course, is it doesn't perform as good as Sauvage, but other than that, it's a very, very good scent, and it comes in at number 10. Number 9, we have Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua 2016. So this one actually did make it in that first list, and it's still making it here in this one. The reason why is because I just love this scent, and it's one that I wear a lot in the summertime. Out of all of my aquatic fresh fragrances, this one is probably the best performing one, and that's something that you don't really get often with fresh scents. So I definitely like this one in the summertime when I'm looking for good performance. It always gets the job done. You can wear it for pretty much any situation in the summer, more for casual, so definitely not something I'd wear dressed up or like going out to any sort of fancy event or restaurant. But for any sort of casual lounge days in the summertime when I need good performance, this is usually the one that I'm going to be reaching for. Of course, this version is discontinued, and the 2018 version is what is readily available, and that one is still great too. I do actually own a couple bottles of that one, and actually it does smell better in my opinion than the 2016, but it doesn't perform as good. And when it comes to choosing this scent, I am choosing this one a lot of times for the performance, just because there aren't a lot of fresh fragrances that perform like this one, but I still really like the smell. And if you're looking for the Invictus Aqua fragrance, just go ahead and get the 2018 version. It still performs decently, it's just not as strong, but in my opinion it does actually smell better. It's more smooth and it's less like sharp and synthetic. So this one is coming in at number 9. This is another must-have for me, Invictus Aqua 2016. Coming in at number 8, another newcomer in the list, Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. So I've picked this one up within the last month or two, and I've been really enjoying it a lot. I've been wearing it quite often, and it's one that really impressed me. When I was first seeing this one being released and looking on Fragrantica, I liked the notes and it looked pretty unique. There had iris in there, which was something that was different for summer fragrances. But other than that, I wasn't really too excited to try it. I figured it was just going to be okay smelling and just smell pleasant or whatever. But I've actually really found myself enjoying this one a lot. And out of all the fragrances I've been picking up here recently, this one is by far my favorite. I've really been enjoying this scent. Perfect for summertime, for really warm days, and it's one that I plan on wearing a lot more in the future, especially in spring and summer. So if you're looking for a nice, unique, fresh scent, something that's a little bit different, definitely check out this one, Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. It is kind of getting to where you can start to pick it up online now. When it was first released, retail was your only option. Of course, it's going to be more expensive there, but I picked this bottle up on eBay for I believe around $70, which in my opinion is a fantastic price considering what you get here is a really nice high quality fragrance. So I highly recommend you check this one out if you're looking for something unique, high quality, and fresh for the summertime. Coming in at number 8, another must have for me, Givenchy Gentleman Cologne. Coming in at number 7, we have Dior Homme Intense. So this scent right here is a pretty popular one, but at the same time it is also pretty controversial. There are some people who hate this fragrance and say that it smells like baby powder, and there are some people who love this scent and really appreciate it for what it is. And for me personally, I'm one of those people that loves it. I still remember when I was first starting out and I hadn't smelled any iris-based fragrances, I was putting this one off for a long time just because I didn't think it was going to be something I would be interested in. But once I ended up getting a sample of this, I fell in love with it instantly, and I ended up picking up a bottle. And now at this point I have about 3 bottles, a few older formulations, which is something that I'm happy about because the newer formulations are quite a bit different than the older ones. I've actually done a full video on that, so if you want to learn about the different formulations and stuff like that, you can go check out that video. But this is obviously an iris-based fragrance with a lot of cocoa, so it's like chocolatey, kind of sweet iris scent, and it smells incredible. Perfect for fall and winter time. Again, this is not going to be for everyone here because iris is a note that is not going to be very masculine. So this is one I would definitely recommend you sample first. And if you're just getting into fragrances, if you're a complete beginner, I would say maybe hold off on this one for a little bit. Again, of course, sample it first, but I would say, this is something that's really going to take a little bit more of an acquired taste, and not everyone is going to like this scent right away. So even if you do try it right now and you don't like it, I would say maybe wait a while and come back to it because this scent will grow on you at some point. Again, for me, it was love at first sniff, but for a lot of people, it's not. So it's really going to depend on what you like right now, and your taste may change over time. But this one is definitely a must-have for me, one of my all-time favorite designers, and that's coming in at number 7, Dior Homme Intense. Coming in at number 6, we have Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme. So I got this one way back when I first started my collection. I was watching Jeremy fragrance videos and he was talking highly of this scent, and so I figured I had to try it. And I did, and to be honest with you, when I first tried it, I wasn't very impressed. I actually tried this one along with L'Homme, so just the regular L'Homme from Yves Saint Laurent. I ended up liking L'Homme way better at first, and I actually got that bottle first. It wasn't until later on down the road I tried this one again, and I ended up falling in love with it. So again, it's another situation where my taste had changed over time, and then I ended up liking the scent, and now I actually like this one more than I like L'Homme. So the table's completely changed there, and that's something that you're going to find will happen a lot when it comes to fragrances. So this one coming at number 6, a must-have for me, La Nuit de l'Homme. Coming at number 5, we have CH Men by Carolina Herrera. This is an older formulation bottle. So this stuff is another one that I've been waiting to try for a while now. And the reason why was because I didn't think I was going to like it that much. But once I ended up getting my hands on a bottle of it, another one where I fell in love instantly. I just love the nice sugary, leathery smell that it has. It's very sweet. It's got a little bit of like a grassy green accord as well. And it's something that's very unique. Of course, there is a lot of talk about reformulations with this scent, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't worry about it too much. And if you do want something that smells closer to this older formulation without having to actually buy it and spend a lot of money, you can check out Bentley Momentum Intense, which gets really close to this, and I'm a big fan of that one as well. And what's nice is that one is about half the price of older formulations of this, and I do carry it on my website, chaosfragrances.com. So if you're looking to pick that one up, highly recommend you check that out. It's a great alternative. But anyways, back to this scent. This is another must-have for me. It was a love at first sniff fragrance, and it's one that I'm always going to have. So coming in at number 5, CH Men. Coming in at number 4, we have another relatively newcomer to my whole collection. That one is Hugo Boss Reversed. So this is a fantastic fresh citrus scent. There is a lot of like bergamot grapefruit in the opening with a nice vetiver dry down. And this one is another one that impressed me a lot. When I first got my hands on it, I wasn't expecting a whole lot until I actually smelled it, and I'm like, wow, this stuff is actually incredible. It's so bright and uplifting, and out of all the fragrances I have, this one is probably one of the most just pleasing and bright like citrus fragrances that I have. I do own a lot of citrus fragrances, and I do love a lot of my citrus fragrances, but there's something about this one that has such a bright pop in the opening that really a lot of other ones don't have, and I really like this one for that reason. This is another one where if you're looking for a nice, refreshing, unique summer fragrance, definitely have to check this one out. Really good price point on this one, and it's one that I think everyone should own if they like citrus. And I know for me personally, this is one that I'm always going to hold on to in my collection, and that is coming in at number 4, Hugo Boss Reversed. Alright, and coming in at number 3, we have Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. So this one is another one that's been around in my collection for a long time, and this one made an appearance in the first video I did on this topic. This is another one of those love at first sniff fragrances for me, and that's kind of the trend with a lot of these here, but it really just goes to show how much fragrances can have an impact on you when it comes to your collection. So the One Eau de Parfum, a really nice, sweet, tobacco-based fragrance, and it's one that, again, is pretty popular. A lot of people wear this one, but I really don't care. No one around here wears it, and it's not something that affects me too much. but there is no denying the fact that this smells incredible, and I believe it's one that every guy should really look into for a nice date fragrance or just a really nice, classy, sweet fragrance to have in general. This could easily be a signature scent for you if you want to pick one fragrance to basically rule them all, or to, do everything for any situation. This would be a perfect candidate for that. And I'm sure most of the people in the hobby have smelled and heard of this one, but for any people out there who haven't, highly recommend you check this one out. Coming in at my number 3, Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. Coming in at number 2, we have Bulgari Aqua Atlantique. So this one is one that, I've really fallen in love with and I've worn a ton. I've really gotten my use out of this, and in fact, I just now looked at the bottle, and I mean, if you can see that, I'm basically running down to the end here. I do have a full 100 ml in there, so I do have another bottle that I can wear, but it's pretty crazy that I pretty much burnt through the majority of this bottle. I decanted a little bit of it out and sold it, but not really all too much. I saved the majority of it for myself, so I basically worn just about through this whole 100 ml bottle. Another great scent right here, perfect for summertime, very strong performance, very versatile. And it's another one, if you're looking for like a somewhat unique, aquatic, fresh fragrance, it's kind of aquatic, but with that fresh out of the shower type of accord or smell, this is one that you should definitely check out. Really affordable as well, around $50 for 100 ml. That's what I carry it for on my website. Free shipping on and everything, so you can definitely check it out there if you want a bottle. But this stuff is great, in my opinion, one of the best that you can get in this category for this price range. And this is one that I plan on holding on to for a long time. So coming in at number 2, Aqua Atlantique. And finally here, coming at number 1, we have Dior Homme Cologne by Christian Dior. So this one has been really killing it for me this summer. I've been wearing it a lot. It's this nice, cooling, refreshing lemonade smelling fragrance, and it's just one of my personal favorites. This one is fantastic for the really high summer heat, and in that type of heat, a lot of times fragrances don't work that well, but this one always works really well no matter how hot it is outside. And not only does it work well, but it also is just refreshing. That's one of the other reasons why not a lot of people may choose to wear fragrances when it's really hot, is because they just kind of start to annoy you. They don't really do much for you, but this scent really kind of cools me down and refreshes me, and it just makes me happy. So I really love this scent, especially for summertime, one of my personal favorites. There are a few cheaper alternatives to this one out there, like for example Mercedes-Benz Cologne, there's Jimmy Choo Man Ice, to name a couple of them. So those you could check out on a budget. My personal favorite alternative to this one is Mercedes-Benz Cologne, but I still do love this original one right here. Like I said, one of my personal favorites. And this one comes in at number 1. Always going to have this one in my collection. So guys, that was it. That was my keep 10 designer fragrances for life. Toss out everything else. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, kind of like a part 2, just an update on, what I would keep now versus what I would keep when I posted that video originally. Maybe I'll do like a niche version of this video. We'll see what happens. Of course, you can find the majority of these on chaosfragrances.com. If you're looking to pick up full bottles, definitely check it out there. We got great prices, fast shipping, free shipping on orders over $35, so it's really worth looking into. And that's going to do it for this one, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss when I post. That's it for me, guys. I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace out.